Today I visited the Amazon spheres and it was so much fun. There was a lot of nature and like plants, obviously, and it was kind of like very calming and relaxing. The only thing is though, I couldn't really find like any like actual workspaces because this was their headquarters, so I couldn't like see any like offices or typical work buildings, but it was still really cool. There was a lot of weird and interesting plants, like soft ones, spiky ones, and there was these like bugs inside of them, like snails or like worms or whatever, and I'm assuming they're like good for the plants, but it was just really cool. And it was almost like walking into a greenhouse, not like an actual Amazon place, you know what I mean? There was also like different like colors and greenery. We also saw like some tables and chairs and like cafe areas, but not necessarily like offices. Also, some of these plants had pretty spot-on names. Like, I saw one that was like the potato chip palm that actually looked like potato chips, and the one you saw before, the white nerve plant or whatever. Another cool thing that this place had was all the stairs are like lined with lights, which kind of made it cool when you were going between the floors. There was like 4 floors there, and they were all really high up, and you can see some of the things that were on the next floor from the previous one. It's kind of crazy that we got to go here, and there was kind of a lot of people because like I think only 2 days a month they put the headquarters in available for the public to explore, and you have to make a reservation. And my mom tried applying for 5 years and she finally got the reservation to go, and I'm so happy because it was really fun. I also forgot to mention, but you can probably see that there's a lot of cool things that they put on the walls, like hanging plants or boxes, like see-through boxes on the walls that have plants in them, picture frames, or like mini gardens that had like, they actually had the coolest plants in those ones. Those are some of my favorite things to actually look at. They had like the carnivorous plants on them too, so it's kind of cool. This treehouse place was amazing too, with lots of great views. But my favorite thing of all has to be the sunroom, which was this area. It was like a bunch of like beach chairs that you can lay down and look at the ceiling, which was like made of glass, and you can stare at the sun. It's probably why it's called the sunroom. But it was so relaxing, and I literally need one of these in my house when I get older because it was so cool. The spheres were also very clean and hygienic. At this point, we pretty much finished exploring, so we were exiting. And this is the outside. It was still really pretty. And they had this like event, it was like the Go Bananas event or whatever. They give you free bananas, and there was like face paint and like coloring things. This was the face paint we got. Mine was the beach sunset. It was so pretty. And Seattle was actually very pretty too. The sun came out. And then we got lunch at the Shake Shack, and it was so good.